Hey guys, Snowflake here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. This was as requested by my boy Elliot, so this one's for you, buddy. Oblivion. What happened last time? Well, we delivered the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. We told him our story. He gave us some free stuff. And now he's sent this escaped prisoner to go fetch the heir of the Empire, who apparently is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. Well, I guess we did kind of prove our credentials by being one of the only people to escape from the sewers without dying. Cough cough, Captain Renault, Glenroy, Uriel Septim. But, yeah. So now we'll be heading off to Kvatch. Don't know why I'm sneaking, but yeah, so in our conversation with Joffrey, he mentioned we should talk to the other monks to see if they can give me any help. Well, I mean, I'm just picking up someone from Kvatch, right? There shouldn't be a problem. I mean, it would be good if I was able to find someone. You down here, anyone? No? So you're all outside. Or you're in here. Yeah, okay, cool. Hello, Primeval.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
Wow, man, thanks.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
So horses are quite expensive in this game, so yeah, it's always good to get a free one. Brother Piner, what do you say?
Well met.
Oh, have I not talked to him yet? Huh. Okay, how can you assist me, sir?
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training.
Oh, okay.
You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
I'm not going into danger, I'm just going to Kvatch and picking up a priest. I've just been given the book, The Warp in the West. So that's another item I'm adding to my list. Remember, I'm trying to collect every item in the game. So every little helps. Thank you, Brother Piner. Tell me about Joffrey.
Brother Joffrey? He should be in the Priory House, I think.
Yes, that much was clear when I talked to him. Okay, tell me about the Order of Talos.
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Wayland Priory, provide safe houses for traveling blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers.
Oh, like you.
We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
Alright, well, what's happening with the Blades?
The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former Blades. I myself was training as a Blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
So you weren't a very good Blade, so you backed out. Don't worry, dude, I've got you.
Good day.
Okay, so now I'm going to do something a little controversial, which many people might not like, but that's why we have the skip function on YouTube. So I like to get fully immersed in like the lore of the game, so when I get given like anything with writing on it, I like to read it. So in case anyone else is interested, you can sort of read along with me, or you can just skip to the part of the video where I'm not reading it. That's the beauty of YouTube. It's very easy for you to skip the parts you don't like. So I prefer to add more, and then you can skip if you don't want to watch, rather than not have the option at all. I hope you've understood that kind of logic, but Well, if you've got this far anyway. So yeah, the warp in the west. So books in Oblivion are sometimes more than just books, and you're about to see why. So yeah, some books in this game are skill books, so reading them improves your skill in a certain area. So this particular book increased my block skill, which should be quite useful. I do intend to block at some points. Alright, so the warp in the west, a report combined well, this is a good start. A report compiled by Ulvius Tero, Blade's archivist. Secret for your eyes only. Okay. Let me offer my congratulations to your lordship for your recent appointment as ambassador to the court of Wayrest. Your lordship asked me for a review of existing Blades accounts from that third era, 417, concerning the warp in the west, and for a summary of the current state of affairs there. Sorry, I picked a bad time to read. My throat is playing up at the moment. Alright, since your lordship was in Black Marsh serving in the staff of Admiral Sosorius at the time, you probably know of these events only from imperial proclamations and chapel declarations, which identify this period as the Miracle of Peace. During the Miracle of Peace, according to official accounts, the formerly war-racked Iliac Bay region was transformed overnight from a patchwork of squabbling duchies and petty kingdoms into the peaceful, modern counties of Hammerfell, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium. The Miracle of Peace, also known as the Warp in the West, is celebrated as a product of the miraculous interventions of Stendar, Mara, and Akatosh to transform this troublesome region into peaceful, well-governed imperial counties. The catastrophic destruction of landscape and property and the large loss of life attending upon this miracle is understood to have been tragic and beyond mortal comprehension. So, I was just going to stop there quickly. So, miraculous interventions of Stendar, Mara, and Akatosh transformed a region into peaceful, well-governed counties. However, it destroyed loads of property and killed loads of people. That doesn't sound very peaceful to me. Anyway, moving on. Inasmuch as this account confirms and validates the current borders of these counties and identifies the rulers and boundaries of these counties as ordained by the Nine, the Miracle of Peace serves imperial objectives of peaceful consolidation of ancient petty states and sovereigns into manageable imperial jurisdictions. The other remarkable features of these events: mass disappearances, armies mysteriously transported hundreds of miles. The hell, man? I thought I was the only one who could fast travel. Or completely annihilated titanic storms and celestial phenomena, apparent local discontinuities of time, fit comfortably into the notion that these events are part of a vast mysterious divine intervention. However, this is only the public account of these events, and as you may suspect, it conflicts with many other accounts. So what you're saying is this might not be true. In short, while this explanation suits imperial policy, there we go, it has little historical validity. Really? It took me 5 pages for you to tell me it has little historical validity? Alright, well, what we're reading next may or may not be the truth, apparently. Your lordship should know that the Blades have concluded there is no plausible historical account of these events, and despairs that a plausible historical account shall ever be produced. The Blades have concluded that a miracle occurred, insofar as the events are inexplicable, but the Blades strongly doubt the miracle was of divine origin. You just said it was Mara, Stendar, and Akatosh. Alright, moving on. There is good reason to believe that the ruling families of the 4 modern Iliac Bay counties had forewarning of the event, There is also some evidence that some of these ruling families may have been directly or indirectly responsible for the event. We do not know the exact sequence of actions that produced the event, although we are confident that the totem artifact was involved and that a Blades agent was involved in employing that artifact. We unfortunately lost contact with that agent immediately after the event. His report might have gone some way to resolving the contradictory and paradoxical accounts of the event. Aren't you sad that your agent has gone missing / probably died? Shameful. The Blades have on file few reports from agents dating from the Warp in the West period. Most of our agents were lost in the initial dislocations and others were lost in the confusion after the event. I present a few of these reports to give you a general sense of their limitations, including the report of your diplomatic predecessor, Lord Strail. You will have had access to other private and rumoured accounts of the period. I believe you will agree that these documents raise more questions than they answer. Okay, so I guess that was just like an intro, and now we're going to have like different accounts of whatever this Warp in the West event was. The report of Hammerfell, Agent Briarbird. Alright, big up Hammerfell, my homeland. Redguard's homeland. I was on assignment in the Alika Desert, a few miles south of Bergama, on the 9th of Frostfall. That's a month in Oblivion, by the way. I was encamped as it was still early morning when I felt the ground shake so violently. I was thrown to the ground. Dazed, I was aware of a great roar of a sandstorm, which alarmed me as I had been on a high dune and had seen nothing like that on the horizon. It was on me before I was even on my knees, burying me in my camp. When I crawled my way out of the sand, I realized that I must make haste and get to Bergama as soon as possible, as all my food and water had been swept away. Man, that sucks. The sun was just rising as I began, like I said. When I reached Bergama, it was nightfall. The town was in chaos, filled with the soldiers of Sentinel. The lord of Bergama's fortress was in ruins. There had been an attack, but no one had seen it, only the invasion that followed it. The soldiers of Queen Akarifi of Sentinel refused to be interviewed about how they had accomplished the sneak attack, but I came to learn that the whole of northern Hammerfell now belonged to them. Even stranger, I discovered that my walk from sunrise to sundown had not taken me not 1 day, but 2. It was now the 11th day of the month, not the 10th. I had lost a day somewhere, and so apparently had everyone else, except Akarifi's soldiers, who somehow were aware of the correct date. I since have concluded that they had received advanced warning, and so were better prepared to deal with the strange confusion of time and dates associated with the warp. So, we got some time travel stuff happening here, maybe. What the hell? Or they made everyone else freeze and they just got a free day where they got to do whatever they wanted. That's pretty broken, man. Anyway, that's that. Next one, the report of High Rock, Agent Grey Lady. That's a sick name for what I presume is an orc. Actually, I have no idea. Maybe not. I was at the time of the warp undercover as a witch in this. Okay, never mind, not an orc. As a witch in the Skeffington Coven of Phygius in central High Rock. In order to give my report, I had volunteered for an expedition to gather supplies, which would allow me the freedom to reach my contact in Camlorn. I was travelling northeast along the foothills of the Roughgarian Mountains on the 9th of Frostfall when I felt a great heat behind me, like a fire. I turned, but I regret to say I cannot tell you what I saw. The healers tell me my eyes were burned out of my sockets. I mean, couldn't you have figured that out yourself when you all of a sudden couldn't see? Anyway, I think I must have fallen into a state of semi-consciousness, for I distinctly remember falling as the ground seemed to give way beneath me. Then there was a series of explosions in the distance to the south, and I heard high whistling noises that were getting louder, coming closer. I had my shield with me. There we go, that's why my block skill increased. And fortunately anticipated that volleys of some sort were falling from the sky. Though I could not see them, I could hear them coming from a distance away, and was able to use my shield to block them from striking me. Oh, so this guy literally is blind, and he hears arrows coming, and he's able to block them. That's pretty dope. Good stuff, Grey Lady. The assault stopped suddenly, and I could smell smoke. I learned later that most of the forest of Ichalon and Phygius had caught fire in an inferno that started further south in Dania and the Alessan hills. Fortunately, I kept my bearings and moved north, finally reaching a temple in the wilderness where my wounds were healed, as well as they could be. Oh, so gods can heal the blind in this game. That's good to know. It was there I learned that there had been a three-way clash between Daggerfall, Wayrest and Orsinium not far from where I had been, and that the land midway between their kingdoms had been decimated. Okay, the report of Ambassador Lord Nagan Strail. His Imperial Majesty had sent me on a delicate errand, the details of which I cannot convey in this unsecure report, but my official capacity was to be the Emperor's ambassador to the court of Wayrest. From there I was to meet with an old friend, Lady Briziana, who was already in the vicinity. Foregoing any attempt at stealth, I was on an Imperial barge, sailing westward on the Bulse the morning of the 9th of Frostfall. I remember it was a slightly chilly day, but the sky was very blue. We had just passed the delightful riverside village of Candlemas when the captain sounded the alarum. Is that meant to say alarm? I think that's a typo. And there in front of us was a colossal wall of water, at least 30 feet high. It smashed our barge to splinters before any of us had a chance to react. Man, if only you had Moses with you, that guy would have split that wall of water in half. I woke up on the shore, having been rescued by one of my servants who had miraculously not lost consciousness. He and I and one other man were the only survivors. I thought at first that it was suspiciously similar to what happened to another agent of ours in High Rock, but a short time before, where a freak storm had shipwrecked him in the Iliac Bay near Privateer's Hold. Furious and determined to see if similar forces were at work, I began a quick march to Wayrest. The march, however, was not so terribly quick. The villages all along the Bulse were on fire, and battles raged between the Orcs of Orsinium and the soldiers of King Eadwire in the formal independent principality of Govardon, just east of Wayrest. I am an accomplished mage and quite able to defend myself, but it took the better part of a week to make it those few miles to Wayrest. King Eadwire and his Queen Baronzaya were... that's a name I'll come up later... were celebrating their great victories when I arrived. By then I had gathered the barest facts of the matter, that simultaneously there were 7 great battles in the Iliac Bay, and no one could describe them at all, only their blood-soaked aftermath. To summarize, on the 9th of Frostfall, there had been 44 independent kingdoms, counties, baronies, and dukedoms surrounding the Iliac Bay. If one includes the unconquered territories of the Hrothgarian Mountains, the Dragontail Mountains, the High Rock Seacoast, the Isle of Balfiera, and the Alika Desert. On the 11th of Frostfall there were but 4, Daggerfall, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium, and all the points where they met lay in ruins as the armies continued to do battle. I was determined to find the truth from the king, even if I had to be a most undiplomatic diplomat to do it. Eadwire, though a generally jovial sort, had blustered, saying he did not want to give out military secrets. The Queen, ever calm with those unreadable red eyes of hers, told me, "We do not know. By the way, I'm pretty sure Baronzaya is a dark elf." So that explains the red eyes. I think it is safe to assume that Baronzaya did not tell me everything, but the fact of her story, which I later verified after pointed interviews in Daggerfall, Sentinel, and Orsinium, was that they had learned that a certain powerful ancient weapon was going to be activated. I shan't give the name of it here. Oh man, I wanted to find it. Out of fear that it would be used against Wayrest, the king had attempted to buy it from the young adventurer who had discovered its whereabouts. Eadwire believed, as it turns out quite rightly, that other powers in the bay had also attempted to win ownership of this device. What happened then, as Baronzaya said, we do not know. The morning of the 9th and the morning of the 11th somehow merged through some sort of warp in the west, and Wayrest found themselves at war. Their land had expanded threefold, but they were under attack by Daggerfall to the west, Orsinium to the east, and Sentinel to the south. There had been no time to understand what had happened, the king said. They had simply reacted, sending their armies to defend their lands against these enemies whose kingdoms had also gained great territorial advantage. The battles continue on now, months later, as I return to the Imperial City to make my report. What more do I have to say? They are bloody, violent clashes, as is always the case with modern warfare. I just thought of COD straight away. But I have been to the blackened, desolate no-man's land between the four remaining kingdoms. No mortal army caused that devastation. I can say that the force that shook the Iliac Bay on the 10th of Frostfall, 3rd era 417, was infinitesimally greater than the power these mighty kingdoms are wielding today. I can say that there were other strange events on that day which kept the kingdoms from breaking free of the Empire and accomplished likely more besides. And I can say there is nothing left of it. This power, this weapon, in the bay, the warp that it created swallowed it up. So we can't find it. Current political affairs in the Iliac Bay. Almost 20 years have passed and the region, though transformed, has stabilized. There are no more disputed territories and the kingdoms of Daggerfall, Wayrest, Sentinel and Orsinium hold their new borders in relative peace. Wayrest spreads across the eastern coast of the bay, stretching from the land formerly called Anticlear to half of Gorvedon. Edwire has passed on to his ancestors, leaving his kingdom in the hands of his daughter Elisana, who has 2 children by her royal consort, and seems likely to hold her father's lands. Your lordship may also choose to communicate directly with King Halseth and Queen Baranzaya in Mournhold. Their primary preoccupations are, of course, with Morrowind's affairs, but they may still have useful observations upon Wayrest's ruling families and political environment that may aid you in your understanding of the court of Queen Elisana. King Gortwog of Orsinium controls much of the Hrothgarian mountains, as well as the profitable river coast of the Bulsai. He persists in his demands that Orsinium be recognized as an imperial province, separate from High Rock. The Elder Council treats Gortwog as a recognized king and collects taxes directly from Orsinium. But officially Orsinium remains a county of High Rock, though technically it spans both the provinces of High Rock and Hammerfell. Sentinels gained the most land, of course, capital of Hammerfell, sprawling across the entire southern Iliac Bay from Abibon Gora beyond the Dragontail Mountains to the edge of Mornoth, Orsinium's territory. Queen Akarithi at her death left her enormous kingdom to her only surviving son Lotan, who is now surely one of the most powerful kings in Tamriel. Daggerfall is still ruled by the Breton king Gothrid and the Red God Queen Albert I. Their land now encompasses all of western High Rock, from the border they share with Wayrest and Anticlear to the east to Icolon to the north. They have 4 children now and are much beloved in their realm. If there are other repercussions of a mysterious warp in the west, they have not yet come to our attention in the course of 20 years of observation. Alright, there it is. Quite a long book for Elder Scrolls standards. Pretty interesting read, so I guess a summary of that was there's loads of unorganized small regions, and then all of a sudden loads of miracles happened. There's a massive war, but at the end of it there were easily recognizable provinces that could live in peace. That's what I gained from it anyway. Alright, let's have a chat to this guy here, Erenor. If you remember last time,
I'm the shepherd here. Erenor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory.
Now, I just wanted to stop him from walking away. So if you remember last time, we had to bribe Prior Mabrel to talk about this guy, just for him to tell us he has a sister in Leowyn, which, I mean, while it's interesting, I don't think that's information I was particularly happy paying for. But this is Erenor, the shepherd. Let's ask him for assistance, because apparently we were able to do that.
Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work, luck around here, in any case.
Oh, wow.
Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Alright, so stay
What
here.
do you want?
So yeah, he's giving me a repair hammer. I mean, this guy seems like a minimum wage shepherd, so this is probably the best gift he could afford me. So thanks, Eleanor. I appreciate it. What do you know about Joffrey?
If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory House.
Good guess. Rumours.
I'd like to learn more about spellcasting. Might have to head over to the Mages Guild and see if they're accepting new members.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, that's something we'll have to look at some point too. Alright. Bye, Eleanor. Nice chatting with you, bud. I'm just literally going here to put my War of the West book here, since I don't need to keep it. I've already got a repair hammer, haven't I? So I don't need to add that to the list. Yeah. So we'll keep this one I have now, because that'll come in handy. Okay, so now... so I don't know how long it's been in this video, like half an hour. Now let's carry on with the main quest, where we will have to go to Kvatch and find a chap of a chapel whose name's Martin, who is in the city of Kvatch. Fair enough. The cool thing about, well, I don't know about cool, but the thing about Oblivion is, unlike Skyrim, you're automatically able to fast travel to any of the main cities, regardless of whether you've already been there or not. I mean, Skyrim, they have a carriage, horse and carriage anyway, that lets you effectively fast travel for a price, but still slightly different. But yeah, if you look here, you can see here's Anvil, where we're able to fast travel inside the city at various locations. But weirdly enough, this is the main city of Kvatch, but we're only able to fast travel to what appears to be a place outside Kvatch. So, ooh, that reminds me, before I do that...
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, buddy. Let's claim our prize of Prior Maverill's paint horse. I'm just going to get on it and then get off. So that horse is now officially owned by me. And he'll follow me everywhere. Yeah, I don't know, he or she. Could be a she, I suppose. So yeah, I think I have to do that, otherwise it just doesn't become owned by me. But yeah, let's see what happens when we go to Kvatch now. Oh, hello.
Come on! Run while there's still time! The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Oh, what's going on, buddy? Run. Run from what?
God's blood. You don't know, do you?
Nah, man, I just came.
Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls. Gates to Oblivion itself.
Ooh.
There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare. Came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
The whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
So, I mean, I guess he's in a state of mortal terror right now. So when he's saying go see for yourself, I assume he's not asking me to actually go and see for myself. So everyone else is dead, huh? So Martin must be dead too. So let's just go home and tell Joffrey we failed. How did you escape?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Poor guy.
There's nothing left here for me. I'm getting out.
I always love to catch him as he runs away, because then you can talk to him about other stuff. Yeah, he's like, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna run, and then I'm just like, Stop, dude, I want to talk to you some more. Like, okay. Tell me about Martin. He can't be dead too, right?
I knew a priest named Martin once. I'm sure he's dead, just like the rest of them.
Really? Have you
They're
seen
all-
the body?
Don't you understand?
Have you seen the body? Tell me about some juicy gossip, because I know now's the time for that.
Only thing worse than an ogre is two ogres. Tough bastards. And spells seem to bounce right off of them.
I don't know, I feel like 3 ogres would also be worse than 1 ogre. Yeah, hopefully we don't face any of them. Those are some tough dudes. Savlian Matthias, you mentioned his name earlier?
You'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together.
Cool. Alright, okay, let's play the Speechcraft game.
Yes?
Okay. Maybe not. Cool. Please continue your panicked escape.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Run! Alright, so...
Usurper burned Kvatch too. Kvatch was rebuilt from ruins once before, and she'll do it again.
So this is like a little encampment where... I guess these are the people that managed to escape from Kvatch. I guess... well, I'd hoped Martin would be among these guys, but... my quest marker is telling me that he's not anywhere near. But I'll talk to these villagers, see what they know.
Is finished. There's nothing left.
Don't forget, Cameron Usurper burned Kvatch too. Kvatch was rebuilt from ruins once before, and she'll do it again.
Alright, so yeah.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh.
We've been hit hard, but we'll come back.
Yeah, I believe in you, Weedham Jar. Tell me about Kvatch.
It looks bad. It is bad. But we're tough. We'll rebuild.
Right.
The guards have to
Simple
clear
enough.
the ruins first. That won't be easy. But I'll be here. This is my town. Nothing is driving me out of here.
I mean, Daedra pretty much drove you out of here. Tell me about Martin.
If you mean the priest, I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did.
Oh dear.
But Savlian Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
Alright, it's pretty clear I have to talk to this Savlian guy, but I still want to hear what the other villagers are
We'll
saying.
see.
Alright, let's practice our speechcrafts. I can't tell these Argonian facial expressions, what they like and what they don't like.
What nonsense. That's... Oh,
Okay, so
Yeah,
she
I
likes
get it.
boast and joke. Cool.
yeah. Not now. Such adventure. You can't scare me. Good. Don't... Not... You can't scare me. What? Not... You... That's pretty good. That... What? That's amazing. That works for me.
Cool. Good.
Goodbye.
Let's talk to this orc, Battle Grasharup.
I don't have much. I lost everything.
Oh, that sucks, dude. Grey Fox. Alright, tell me about the Grey Fox.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Huh. Well, that didn't mean much to me. Well, it means something to me because I know... because I know what happens in this game. But, yeah, it's a bit weird that this random civilian in Kvatch knows about the Grey Fox. But anyway, tell me about Kvatch.
I don't like to talk about it. I don't remember much. I woke to screaming and fire. I ran. I was lucky. I survived. My friends weren't so lucky.
Alright, man. Sorry for your loss. But this person who doesn't claim to have much actually has stuff for
Can
sale.
I interest you in some of my wares?
So let's take a look, because we have 37 gold, so we really don't have much room for buying stuff. But as I'm looking to fill my quota of items, I'm just looking through my list. I don't have an iron bow, and that's 23 gold, so I'm going to take an iron bow. Like, if I wasn't playing, I wouldn't have bought it if I wasn't trying to collect all the items. Right, we got an arrow. We got a dagger. We got a longsword. Don't have an iron mace, but I can't afford. Okay, so I can only afford things under 14 gold, and there's literally nothing else I can afford here. I don't have a mace. I do have everything else.
Thank you for your patronage.
No problem. And this icon here means she can also repair my armor. But can I afford
If
it?
I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Oh, 1 gold to repair my longsword. Okay. Doesn't seem like a hefty price at all. Okay, and let's...
Make it quick.
Wow, she really doesn't like me. Let's see if we can get her to like me. So she likes joke, and I think she likes admire.
Don't. You're. Oh, that's great. That's really. You're. Where'd you. Blah, blah, blah. You're a big fat liar. Thank you. That's. You're wait. It's good of you to say so.
Alright, we're getting good at this. I think our maximum
I like
is
that.
getting higher.
Oh, you're wasting your breath. You. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Oh, don't make me.
See,
laugh.
now our maximum is like over
not
70,
bad.
so we're getting good at this.
Farewell.
Can we take stuff? Because I think you can take stuff from here. Okay, so there's a chest here. Cool, free stuff. I do actually have a huntsman moccasin stored already, but I'm going to take this one just because it's worth a gold. And I don't have much at the moment. I don't have an inkwell, so I'm going to take an inkwell. Not really much other use for it in this game, but there we go. Do I have yarn? My laptop could respond, I'd be able to say. Nope, don't have. Well, I have yarn now. Cool, I'll take that yarn. There's another chest in here. Not allowed to sleep. Okay, that chest is locked. Red icon means no touchy touchy.
I hope I can help.
Okay, I wonder if I can sell you
goods
that.
for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Okay, I can't sell. Can't sell her the moccasin.
Farewell.
There's someone else here. This red guard here.
How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with us?
I don't know, Bolden, but it's good to see a red guard brother
What do
survive.
you want?
Tell me about Cratch, bud.
Late at night, while we were all asleep, the door to Oblivion opened. Deidre came out and set fire to the town. Many people died, but some got out alive.
Cool. Okay. Nothing different.
Say what you're going to say.
Okay. You like joke. And you like coerce. Okay.
I can not. I like that a lot. Not. I doubt. You've got a point. Would you? I won't. What non? I doubt it. That works for me.
Cool.
Bye.
Kvatch is finished. There's nothing left.
Kvatch is finished. There's nothing.
Oh wow, is there an echo here? Or is
Don't
this just
forget,
Oblivion dialogue?
Cameron Usurper burned Kvatch too. Kvatch was rebuilt from
Ooh,
ruins.
calipers.
before
Yoink. I didn't have calipers. Oh, I did have calipers. I really didn't need to take that. I'll just drop that.
She'll do it again.
Oh, I missed the table.
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire and something worse. In the ruins.
Alright, let's talk to Sigrid.
You picked a bad time to visit Kvatch.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Although, it's not really a coincidence. I mean, I'm assuming they burnt down Kvatch to try and take out Martin.
Go look for yourself. The town is gone. And most of its people.
Alright.
The Daedra came out of the gate in the middle of the night. People who fought died. People who ran, they at least had a chance.
It's a pretty sad way to look at it. But this one's a merchant as well. Okay.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Ooh. Well, I'm poor as heck, so I can't afford any of these potions. Can I sell you anything? Not really.
Good day.
Yeah, good day. I wish your prices were a little cheaper. Alright, let's head this way. There's another woman over here. I don't think we've talked... Oh, I forgot to... This is going to be really annoying to some people.
What do you want?
I just want to
So?
buff up my speechcraft again, if you don't mind. You like joke and coerce too,
I
huh?
doubt you're Yeah, I get it. That's a bit that's no more. I don't Yeah, I get it. Don't make me laugh. No don't Sure. That's not bad. Good day.
Okay, now let's talk to this Red Guard woman. 2 Red Guards got out. That's a...
tired. I can't face it. I have to start over from nothing. What? A gate opened and Deirdre poured out. Everybody ran, or they died. I don't know how the fire started, but it burned Kvatch to the ground.
Well, not really offering me any
All
unique
right.
insights here. Oh, these guys like the
Not
jokes
that-
and coercing.
What? I doubt it. Don't waste your flattery on me. That's whatever you want. Yeah. Don't waste your flattery on me. Don't waste. I accept. I have no choice.
Alright, thanks Tavia.
Farewell.
Right, let's talk to this guy here. He's just holding a torch in the middle of nowhere. Ilav Dralgonet.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead.
Ah,
The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Covenant? What Covenant?
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection?
Right here.
Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone.
It's too bad, man, but you gotta understand. I mean, this whole town got overrun by demons. It's not hard to lose your faith in the divine when something like that happens. Tell me about the enemy.
Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed.
So this guy's done a little bit of homework. He knows a bit about what's happening.
This better be good.
Yeah, let me just try and cheer this guy up. Okay, he likes boast and joke.
Such a... Yeah. Not now. Not later. Not bad. That's just talk. Good. What? Gracious. What a hero. That's pretty good.
These aren't very... Okay,
Yeah.
that's better. I was going to say, these aren't very lucky
Is that
wheels.
so? Gracious. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Gracious. Oh, good one. That's pretty. That's not bad. Good day.
Alright. Draw a weapon, because I don't think we're going to be meeting any friendly faces from here on in. Wonder if we can parkour a little bit here. This is known as Bethesda scaling, just tapping jump while running up a mountain until... Okay. Don't know if we're going to be able to Bethesda scale that. Athletics and acrobatics. Oh, maybe there might be a way up here. I really don't need to do this. This is just almost. There you go. This is another reason why I do it. Acrobatics. There we go. Hey, hey, climbing. Look at that. That is how the pros do it. All right. Oh, okay. Some friendly faces. I think he was meant to be talking to me there. Oh, got some demon-like creatures here.
What's the matter?
Oh. Stunted scamp. Cool. Bone. Nothing. So I guess these are the kind of creatures we should be expecting to face. Do I have steel? Did I have a steel arrow? I do have a steel arrow. Right, let's talk to these guys first. Merendil.
Savlian's not really the captain, you know. We're just following him because he's the highest ranking officer left alive.
Okay, tell me about Kvatch.
The whole city is burned right down to the ground. There's no point in even being here. We ought to just get away to someplace safe.
Alright, let's talk. Oh, this guy likes me already. He likes boast and admire.
Your ways. Get up. What a wonderful compliment. What? You're not funny. Not even a little bit. Get away. Please. You can't scare me.
Cool. Who's the other one? Jessen Rillian.
Just follow Savlian's orders, and everything will be fine.
Sure. And you, sir, must be Savlian Matthias.
Stand back, civilian.
Well, what?
This
Wanna
is
go?
no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
What? What happened here?
We lost the damn city. That's what happened!
Yeah, more details,
It was
please.
too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. With that damned Oblivion gate blocking the way.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think to tell you guys. Yeah, that massive glowing red and orange portal-like thing, that is an Oblivion gate. Sorry about that. What will you do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment.
Why can't you take these guys to an
I have
actual
to try
city that's
and
safe?
protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
Like, surely they could set up an encampment that's a bit further away from Kvatch if they had to. Or surely they just keep going to the nearest city. Like, can't these guys walk? Can I help?
You want to help? You're kidding, right?
Well, maybe I won't help with that
If
attitude.
you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though.
Alright, say that
you sure?
nonchalantly. I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack.
Cool.
You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Alright, cool. So you sent loads of people there and they haven't come back, but me on my own, I'm expected to do that. Sweet. Okay, tell me about Kvatch.
My home! My goddamn home in flames! It kills me that I can't get in there and do something!
Hasn't killed you yet.
We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them. If only I had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion gate is closed.
Fair enough. What about Martin?
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the
Ooh.
rest of them.
Ooh.
At least safe for the moment.
That is good info, dude.
If
Thanks.
it's not.
So now we have a lead of where Martin could be, and hopefully he's alive in the Chapel of Akatosh. Oblivion Gate.
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
Alright, you made that painfully clear. Let's...
Certainly.
Oh, okay, this guy really likes me as much as he can. Probably because I agreed to help him.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. So, what's my quest saying? Okay, I need to follow his instructions. So my quest marker is gone. Okay, so I think what's next is I need to go to the Oblivion Gate and figure out how to close it. So yeah, let's do that. This is going to be quite a long episode because I think I actually want to finish off this gate before I leave you guys today. So I'm going to make Breaking the Siege of Kvatch my active quest now. I'm going to go into sneak mode. Okay, so we're gonna jump right in, see what Oblivion is like. All right, there you go. We've entered Oblivion, ladies and gentlemen, and we're greeted by a lovely burnt corpse. Oh, Scamp's trying to blast me with flames, huh? Okay, Scamps do quite a bit of damage.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed
Cool.
to death.
I'm just gonna heal myself up. This guy's gonna run to me now, I think. Another bone. Gone.
Thank the Nine. I never.
So we have a
thought I'd see
friend.
another friendly face.
Ilan Vonius.
The others taken. They were taken to the tower.
Oh, it's alright, buddy. What's going on?
Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menion off to the big tower. You've got to save him.
Me?
I'm getting out of here.
What? Nah. Captain Mattias doesn't need your help. I need your help.
You're right. You're right. I can't just leave poor Menion to his fate. If he's still alive...
Go on, Iland. Find that
I'll try
courage.
to save
Find
him.
it.
All right. Lead the way. Let's find Menion and get out of here.
So this is... No wonder Kvatch got sacked. I mean, these are supposed to be the guards that are protecting everyone. They're too terrified of everything. Alright. So this is going to take a long time because as a budding alchemist, Oblivion... You have to take advantage of the time you're in an Oblivion game. I forgot, can I search this corpse? No. Okay. There's a whole lot of alchemy ingredients here, and I'm gonna... Yep, there we go. Okay. So that is the first bit of Harada we picked up. Which is actually one of the rarer ones to get. As in, rare as in hard to pick up. Or hard to harvest. Okay, and then this is bloodgrass. Nothing. Oh, there's another scamp here. Spittlestick. Now these are quite dangerous. If you run over, well, they're not dangerous, but if you run over them, I think you get a speed debuff. Oh, the scamp spotted us. Two arms. This guard will die really quickly, so I need to protect him as much as I can. Okay. Some more bloodgrass over here. Nothing. There we go, Bloodgrass. Nice. Okay. Got some more over here. A little bit more over here. We're gonna get something from this spittle stick? No. It's too bad. I did notice another item of interest. Oh, there's another scamp.
Come on!
Good thing about these scamps is they're pretty low fatigue, so they're quite easy to stagger. Bloodgrass. Right, can we combine Bloodgrass with anything at the moment? We have 3 of them now, so okay. We haven't got anything compatible with Bloodgrass. The other thing I saw here was this fleshy pod, which is basically the Oblivion version of a chest. Yeah, sure, we'll take those iron arrows, if only to sell them. Bit of gold too, that's sweet. Yeah, this is not the main path to the to closing the Oblivion gate, but it was worth investigating. Plus, anytime you get into combat with enemies, you get to level up your skills, which is always cool. It's gonna help in the long run. Okay, don't remember if I got to have at these Bloodgrass. So there's a gate which I believe would lead to the main tower, but we can't go there. Come on, it's getting much easier to harvest this stuff now. Cool. Okay, I'm not getting as much luck with these ones. Got another burnt corpse over there. Don't know how that happened. And one other thing to watch out for is these Harada, if you watch closely. So these Haradas can actually hit you if you go past them. You have to approach them quite carefully. I don't know. Okay, now I can take it. Okay, now I've got 2 Haradas. Let's see if I can make anything with this. No. Okay. But yeah, the Haradas that are underground lash out if anyone goes near them, which should actually be to your benefit. You can use them to use them against the scamps. There's another one over here. I'll have to probably go around before I can get that. Bloodgrass. 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 There we go. Let's go back around here and take this Harada. I don't think I can jump up there. Yeah, this one, the ones that are hanging from the air well, don't attack you, which is good. Okay. Oh dear. This idiot ran into a Harada. I heard him groan. Silly Iliand. It's a good thing I'm here to carry you. Actually, to be honest, I really doubt he's going to survive through all this. This guy's not the best. Doesn't have much health. There's another gate.
Now it's my turn.
Oh.
You bastard!
Oh, I didn't even see you. Cool. What's that? Took a bit of fire damage. But the scamps actually... Oh, he healed himself. Oh, okay. The scamps actually do a lot more melee damage than their and their fire attacks. So it's a good thing they always default to their fire attacks. They only start attacking you with melee attacks after they run out of magicka, I think. So the key is to blast them down before then. I see you. Can I reach? Yep. Yoink. Like this guard must be so angry with me. He's like, "Come on, we need to save my friend," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm picking all the grass." So, oh well, he was gonna back out and run away anyway, so he doesn't have a right to be mad. All right, spittle. Oh, there we go, spittle stick. See if we can get any more. Oh, that's 2. Can we make it a 3 for 3? We can. I'm getting excited over picking up spittle sticks. Spittle sticks. And if I remember right, spittle sticks can be combined to form a potion with Harada. Yeah. Well, a poison actually. So damage health / damage magicka. Let's create 2 of those because I still want to keep one of the raw ingredient. Okay, and I think that's our first damage health. No, we've made some before, but as you can see, this one here is a little bit better than this one because after we made the first one, our alchemy skill increased. So this one does slightly more magicka damage than this one. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be pretty valuable in the future. I mean, to be fair, I've taken ingredients that are worth 2 and turned them into poisons that are worth 14, so I've already almost quadrupled the profit I would have made if I sold them without that. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Well, onwards to more bloodgrass anyway. Cool. I did that one. My bad. Oh, I hear rocks. There was rocks, right? Didn't see any, but I heard them. I haven't missed that fleshy pod, by the way. I will come back to it. I don't know, I like saving the contents of chests for later. They're more interesting than what I get, or what I know I'm gonna get when I'm... Oh, we're in a fight. Alright, let me... before this freaking idiot kills himself. Okay, he doesn't have nothing. Alright, this guy's more resilient than I thought. He is not getting blasted by the Daedra as much as I thought. Did I get all of this bloodgrass? I did. Alright, what's in here then? Oh, I missed this one. Cool. What's in here? Weak potion of healing. Well, we've got one of you. I mean, it's valuable. We might need it at some point. So, we'll happily take that. This one I didn't take. Okay. Feel like we're on the right track. I don't exactly remember the full pathway to the tower, but I think it was something like this. Okay, we got some more alchemy stuff here. Bloodgrass. Harada. Ooh, there's a lot of Harada here. There's a lot of Harada here. Alright, we'll go for these spittle sticks. Nice. Bloodgrass. Bloodgrass. Harada. I don't know if I can get to that one. I don't think I'm going to try. Alright, let's cook up some more stuff. Surprised at how careful my body's been, not getting slapped up by the Harada. Alright, let's go back to these fleshy pods. Petty soul gem. I think we have one. We took one from the goblin in the sewers, right? The goblin witch. Yeah, but we're still taking it. And some money. Nice. Careful not to run over the spittle sticks. And some more money here. Got 54 gold. Nice. We can afford some of the items we couldn't before. Okay.
Another one!
Another what? Oh. Right. Let's freaking go, dude. I don't care about your magica, just don't do that. Yeah, see, the melee attacks do so much more. Oh boy. Alright, he's gonna run out of magica. Ow, I hit my friend. I mean, this guy hates me now. Alright. Stuff. That wasn't so bad. I mean, fair play to this guy, but he is getting quite close to dead. So where do we see him? We're walking around here, right? Oh, I'm lost. Which way did we go? Oh, we walked through these Haradas and came around here. Okay. And take that Harada. I think I took this one, didn't I? Nope. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, folks, now for another part of the Oblivion experience that I haven't shown you before. We're going to switch up our spell to the flare spell. And watch this. So, to be clear, those are traps that are very lethal and will probably kill me if I step on them. Flame explosions. Some of them fire at you. Completely missed that. Okay, those ones didn't. And I can see a scamp. I think it can see me. Oh, good job, dude. Oh wow, okay. So this is Shivering Isles DLC. He's decided to tell me that in the middle of an Oblivion gate. Yeah. Ooh. Yeesh. Yeah, let's go take on these scamps. Oh, there's some more. Oh, what? There's one right there. Blade skill buff. Oh, careful. Oh, Illin's dead. Now come to me, man. I ain't fighting you near those traps. Come on. Oh, stagger. There we go. There is little better feeling than staggering a fellow scamp. Okay, so I think we've got these. Yep. So yeah, we got kind of lucky that one of the scamps kind of just walked into a Harada randomly and got shredded. Okay, so much stuff here, man. We didn't even freaking. We'll loot Illin's body in a second. You seen me? Alright, man. Why don't you come here and fight me? Come on. Alright, you're out of magic now. Come running. I'll take the hit. Come on, man. Oh, we have another one. Come at me, broski. I don't know why I'm waiting for him to come to me. Alright, let's see if we can dodge this. Yep. Oh, there we go. There's the spittle stick debuff. I've narrowly avoided it this time, but... Alright, he got me there. Alright. A lot of scamps hanging around here. Okay, we've got you. Got you. Don't think we have you. No. Okay. Anything interesting here? Don't think so. Oh, I hear scamp screaming. Okay, so yep, RIP to poor Illand. Tried his best, but yeah, we're gonna spring off these traps. So some of them fire like fireballs at you. Some of them just explode on contact. See, well, it's a clear demonstration of what I was talking about. Alright, you take the spittles. There's 4 here, yep. Some more bloodgrass. Oh, the heck? Oh damn! Okay, found a glitch, boys. Underground spittle sticks. I reached into the rock, the rock, and grabbed the spittles I wanted. Alright, more bloodgrass. Lovely jubbly. I think that's our entrance there. I am aware that I still haven't looted Illin's body, But your boy's exploring. I heard the scamp scream, but where did that come from? I feel like I've maybe been here before. No, probably not. Oh wait, oh yeah, I have been here before. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go back and visit Old Illand. He rarely makes it through any of the playthroughs I make. I mean, some people would probably like replay the game or reload a save until they were able to save him, but I don't really care too much. Sad as that is to say. He dropped weapons. Steel longsword. Okay, so I'm rocking with an iron longsword that's only doing 3 damage, so I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna make it my weapon of choice. Steel longsword. Oh, I didn't have one of those either, so nice. And Kavak shield. Oh, definitely did not have one of those. And I think that's also an upgrade to my leather shield. It is. So yeah, I have a Kavak shield. So at least he didn't die in vain. He died so he could give me his stuff. There's no greater honor than that. Oh, and he has chainmail armor. So right now we're rocking with leather armor. Boots 1, Cuirass 3, Greaves 1. I mean, we're taking all this stuff anyway. Okay, so the Greaves are an upgrade. And the Cuirass is an upgrade. Gauntlets are pretty much the same. But they're better condition, so I'll just... Oh no, I don't have gauntlets. Oh, that's even better. That's sick. Okay, so chainmail, boots, gauntlets, and greaves. See, him dying was a good thing. Rest in peace and all that, but it was a good thing. Chainmail, greaves, and Kvatch Cuirass. Alright, we'll take the lot. We'll leave his naked corpse here for someone else to find. So leather boots. Chainmail boots are the same, but they're in better condition. These are gauntlets. Greaves are an upgrade. Cuirass is an upgrade. There we go. Now we look like we just dropped out of Kavach military school. Okay, so there's our entrance. I can't help but notice. Oh, that reminds me. Let's make some stuff. Alright, oh, and that's a level up. My alchemy's gone up. So, yeah, that's good. Yellow smoke. Is that a scamp triggering a spittle stick? Find out. Yes, it is. Cool. Aggroed the scamp. Where is he? There you are. Come on. Oh wow, he cleverly dodged the spittle sticks. But he's already... Oh, so he must have been the one that was screaming from the Harada thing, because he was already really low. And we've got a new item. Surprisingly, the scout was carrying Tremora field arrows, which I have to say are the most inefficient and poor arrows of the game. They weigh 1 whole pound each, and they're not very good. But you know, there's another scamp here too, but we'll face him in due time. Spittle. Harada. Spittle. Right, there he is. I see you, dude. Let's see if we can get the jump on this dude. Ooh, there's a fleshy pod here too. Oh, there's 2 scamps here. Oh, he got rid of one pretty easily. Yeah, see, these scamps. Deceptive damage. We'll come back to that area in a sec. Just finish clearing out this one. Oh. Hi. He's gonna... This is the last one, I think. Damn, that was pretty close. Well, not close, but you know. That scam was doing bits. Cool. Yeah, not much I can say here. I'm literally doing... Anyway. Let's go back to that area with the fleshy pod. Oh wow, I forgot, didn't even notice my magic had like completely recovered. So I can heal myself up. Oh cool, we found a secret little cave. Fortunately, I'm probably not going to explore it as Sump of Misery. I'm not going to explore it, unfortunately, because this episode's gone really long. And it's gonna still gonna be even longer. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you. What are you gonna do about it is a question. Oh dude, this guy's not even going for the flames, man. There you go. Smoothly done. Just take a shortcut and jump up here. Okay. Now we're finally going to see what's in this fleshy pod. Flawed pearl. And we do not have one of those. Lovely. And a bit of change. Okay. I think now's the time to actually go into the Oblivion Tower. In fact, before we do that, let's muster up some more potions. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save the game here. Gonna make a new save just in case something happens to this episode. Okay, teleported to the Blood Feast. Alright, so just gonna recharge my magicka. See a scamp. Oh, okay, there's another one here. Somewhere. Ah. Cool. There's someone still sees me. Oh, I suspect that person may be up here. I'll take the free lockpick. Where are you? I hear things. But I don't like this. You know what, we're just gonna carry on, otherwise we'll be here forever. Right, door to rending halls, let's go. We've still got the battle music playing. Okay. I like to use the the interior map when I'm in buildings. Open sesame. Oh, hi, Mr. Scamp. Ooh, you got a friend. Alright. Ooh, spellcaster, huh? Now this is going to be a tough fight. Damn. Right. Reposition. There we go, that should... Nice. That was quite resilient there, I think. Like, normally scamps alone give me a hard time, but Dremora Churl on top of that, took them down fairly comfortably. Scamp has nothing. Dremora Mace, one of the worst weapons in the game, because it weighs 43 pounds and doesn't do too much damage. It's a blunt weapon anyway, so I don't plan to use it, but it's part of a collection. And another really important item, the Daedra Heart. I can't stress how important these are for alchemists, because they have a restore health, what do you call it, attribute, and that's pretty hard to find in this game. So yeah, we're gonna collect that. Okay. Is there anyone else in here? Oh look, it's a blood fountain, so you can use these to restore your health. So I guess that was to try and help you in the fight. I didn't need it anyway, it's fine. So the way forward is that way. But there's some more stuff this way I'm going to check out. This might just take me back to the start, it might not. Yeah, okay, I think this is just symmetrical to the way we came in. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's go back to the Blood Feast. So whichever enemy found me before was probably up here, because we started down there. The sneak skills increased. It must have been this guy. Well, he's not going to see me coming this time. Ooh. Hit him with a one-shot. Jeez. Right, there's another mace. Hold on. Well, yeah, we're going to take it because we have some space. I'm going to drop it later if I need to. Do we have these potions? I don't think so. We had a weak potion of Fire Shield. We didn't have a Frost Shield one. So, Frost Shield 10%. That basically means you're shielded 10%, but you're shielded an additional 10% from any frost damage, I believe. And we've also got a weak potion of Light, which I never understood the purpose for a potion of light, when you could just use a torch and you're just alerting enemies to you anyway. But yeah, we have it. And another Daedra Heart. And a scroll too, Burning Touch, which does fire damage. It's another new one. So, because we have 2 Daedra Hearts now. Okay, we can't combine it with anything at the moment. Okay, is there anything down here? No. Okay, let's go into the corridors of Dark Salvation. Okay, there's only one way to go, that's up. I can hear the scamp. I don't know what the name is of the sound they're making, but I can hear him. Let's save the game. Okay, scamp. 2 scamps. Think I'll be able to get the jump on one? Damn, and this one's none the wiser. I'll take the fire hit. I don't want those though. Alright, cool. Disposed. Alright. So there's a couple of ways to go here. My quest marker points that way. To what is the plane of Oblivion. Which I think is outside. But there are other ways to go from here. So we came from here. So we went up here. Okay. So where does this lead? Citadel Hall door needs a key. I'm pretty sure we don't have the necessary key to go that way. But we can go this way. Oh, there was meant to be 3 scamps here, but this dude skewered himself. Silly scamp. Citadel Hall door needs a key. Okay, so we can't go anywhere until we go outside. So let's go outside. Now look at that for a view, ladies and gentlemen. You get to see the glorious landscape of Oblivion. Okay, and here is the Reaper's Sprawl. It's a lovely name for a building.
Over here, quickly!
Oh, that scared me. We've got a corpse here with a bone. Just the one. We'll come to you in a second, dude. But I do want to explore downstairs first. Yeah, okay, I'm coming. Relax. How did he know I was here anyway? And how was the guard that's right next to him not hearing him shout? I know Dromora speak English. I think they do anyway. Some of them do. Alright, so this is a lift. There's got to be some stuff down here to look at. You've got to love the design of these lifts. It's even got a unique name, Corpse Smasher. We've got Scamp over here. Oh snap, there's 2 of them. Okay, cool. Oh, nice shot, dude. That was predictive, Ow! Ooh, he staggered me. That's always a danger when you're facing a scamp. Right, there we go. And one of them has a bone, and there's actually nothing else down here, which really sucks. Like, you'd think your reward for fighting off 2 scamps would be some kind of chest or anything. 1 gold piece. Oh, none of that. You know, XP, I guess, is its own reward. Yeah, dude, I hear you. Come on. Alright, so this is where we started. Alright, so we had a Dromora dude up here. And he's already seen me. Alright, let's go.
You should not be here, mortal.
See, they speak English.
Your blood is forfeit. Your flesh is mine.
You know, I really appreciate the Dromora who take the time to have a chat. Right. He likes his power attacks. He's not very good at them though. Yeah, Dromora Mace.
Over here, quickly.
It's gonna over encumber me, isn't it? Yeah. Do I want it in that case? Or is there something even more useless I can ditch? Don't really need a huntsman moccasin. Everything else, however, I would like to keep. Yeah, that's gonna over encumber me anyway. Let's see what you've got on you, buddy. Sigil keep key. Okay. That is a new item. Cool. Yoink. Now let's talk to our friend here. Menyon Gonald. So this is the Menyon that Iland was talking about earlier.
Quickly, quickly, there's no time.
There's
You
all
must
the
get
time.
to the top of the large tower.
There's
The
no
sigil
time
keep,
sensitivity
they call it.
here.
That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open.
Who
Find
told
the
you
sigil
that?
stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the
Yeah,
key.
I already got it, dude. Sadly, there's no way to save this guy. He's trapped. But who knows where he ends up after the Oblivion gate closes, you know? I've just left my shoes as if, like... You know when you go into someone's house and you take off your shoes? Anyway. So that key we nabbed should give us access to those areas we couldn't get into before. Oh, there's a corpse here. Never noticed. Right, let's go this way first. There we go. There's a scamp. Oh, you see that skill. That was a bit of a strong scamp. Wait, is this actually the way forward? No. Let's just go then. Blood Feast, that is the way forward. Anyway. Let's go through this way. Oh, is that another corpse? Wait, where did you want me? Oh, you want me to go this way? Alright, this door I couldn't open earlier as well. Right, up we go. Scampy. Just trying to knock him back. There you go. Let him get slapped up by those spikes. Cool. Yep. That's how you dodge spikes. Just down here then. I want to explore here before moving on. There's another scamp. Ooh. Can we pull this off here? Oh, he predicted that. Right, run. Oh. Yeah, this scamp's tough, jeez. This scamp is tough, like, I was full HP. And we've got him. Okay. Whew. I don't know. Wonder why that particular scamp is tougher than the rest of them. Right, so this can actually trigger the trap straight away. Stand here, Plane of Oblivion. Don't want to go back outside. Damn, I think it's coming up to like 2 hours this video. I mean, you guys probably skipped the book reading at the start, so maybe it hasn't been as long for you guys. Blood Feast. Alright, so if you haven't figured it out already, these Oblivion towers are basically climbing to the top. Oh, these Dremora mages. Cowards, a lot of them. Cowards. Look at him, run away. Yep. Cowards. Alright, but they do tend to carry some decent loot. We got weak potions, a fire shield, healing, and the first time a potion of shock shield, so have a full set now. Another Daedra Heart and an Alluring Gaze scroll. Sorry. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, that lets you charm, which can be useful when trying to get information or drive prices down. But yeah. I think we have to jump in this portal here. There's literally nowhere else to go. And we've been spotted. I'm gonna save just in case, because I'm not on the best level of health. So just in case this scamp might get the best of me, I hope not. In fact, if I'm clever, I don't need to be clever, I just need to keep slapping him up. Oh snap, my weapon broke, my weapon broke. I hate it when that happens. But luckily, I still have my iron longsword. There we go. He did! And, oh, some gold. But, that's not the only enemy I've triggered here. Ooh, we've got a Dremora fight. You're mine now, tough guy. Now, the Dremora are easier to fight than the scamps, to be honest. I did notice that item back there. I just wanted to kill all my enemies before I went round looting. So this is called the Punished. It looks a bit like a beating heart, but it's also a chest Ooh. Ooh. Now that is an item you don't expect to find in a chest at level 1. So we've got a Speechcraft green brocade, which, as you might, well, she's the first enchanted item we've come across. Which predictably improves your Speechcraft by 6, but that's a very high valued item. Unfortunately we won't be selling it because I'm trying to collect everything here. That's nice. That's 600 gold item at level 1. That is rare indeed. And petty soul gem and some gold will also be gratefully accepted. And I think we're getting quite close to the top now. In fact, it's literally one level up, I think. So I guess you get fleshy pods outside and the punished chests inside. Is anyone else up here? Doesn't look like it. Game's telling me to go through this door. So we'll humor it and go through this door. Alright, that would have been a very easy lock, but... Okay, there's a blood fountain to increase health. I'm assuming there's nothing down there. Okay, cool. There's some Magica essences. There's one on each side. So now we're ready to fight whatever's in this. So the Sigillum Sanguis, I mean, I won't really call it a spoiler. I mean, you can kind of guess that this is the final part of the Oblivion gate. Okay. Oh, we got a Jamora. He's gonna spot us. He's gonna summon a scamp to do his bidding. Disgusting. Okay, running away. Oh, there's another dude here. That's a clever tactical retreat. Right, kill the mage first, because we are low on health, and this guy's firing spells at me. Oh boy, oh boy! Run, run, run! This was not a clever fight to pick at all. Just gotta watch for any more lightning bolts because those hurt, man. Oh my god, we need... Okay. Health pots, we need them. Oh wow, he fired a spell at his teammate. He's literally draining the skill from his teammate. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Run up here. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Oh boy. That was funny, man. The Dremora Mage is literally draining the skill of his friend. Alright. You're relatively on your own now. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't think I... Oh, that was a nice dodge. That was a crucial dodge. So now this guy wants to fight me, huh? Ow. Oh man, do I have any healing? I have a big pot. I'm gonna have to use it. Okay, I have to go aggressive now. I have to take these guys out. Really? That's all it took? Why am I scared of these guys? Right, Potion of Cure Poison. That's a new one. It's nice. I mean, it's not the most useful potion, but... Weak Potion of Light. Yeah, we had one of those. And another Daedra Heart. Okay, so we won the fight in the end. Toughest fight I've had so far, I think. Alright, Weak Potion of Healing, Weak Potion of Sorcery. And there was another one on the other side. And there's one at the top as well. 20 gold, cool. Got 86 gold now, we're almost at triple digits. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I just realised I have a repair hammer. Well, that didn't do much. Yeah, I didn't do much. My armor skill was way too low for that to be of considerable help. Punished. 2 more soul gems and some money. So now we have hit the 100 mark. Okay, and then one thing about this part. So it's possible to save a game here. There's a good reason you could save a game here. Actually, no. You're supposed to save a game before you enter the Sigillum Sanguis. Because the contents of what's in the sigil stone is like randomly generated once you enter the room. So if you save it before you enter the Sigillum Sanguis and like you get a stone you don't like, you can replay this part again. Me personally, I don't like to play that way, but yeah. So now we're gonna grab that stone, Descendant Sigil Stone, our first one. And we're going to close that Oblivion gate. Alright. So, I have closed the gate by taking the Sigil Stone that anchors it within Oblivion. I should tell Savli and Matthias that the way into Kavach is now open. Alright, so what did we get? Descendant Sigil Stone. So you can use this on a weapon. So this one is not bad. Turn undead up to level 7 for 20 seconds on strike. And detect life 30 feet. It's pretty good. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this opportunity to head back to Coral. If I can, I think I can. And just dump off some of the stuff I took so I have room for more. As you can see, Prior Mabrel's horse is right there following me around. Okay, you can drop these. We'll drop one arrow. I still want to keep arrows just in case. Definitely drop these maces. There's only tiny difference between iron arrow and rusty iron bow and rusty iron bow. In fact, we're going to keep the less valuable one and use it if needed. Gonna drop the steel longsword because that's pretty low on. You know what I mean. Leather stuff we can drop. This will drop. Don't need to keep all of these damage health. We'll keep the most valuable ones. Cure poison I don't want to keep. I don't want these shield ones. Light, shock shield. Sorcery. I don't want to keep the weak ones. I want to keep all my alchemy stuff. Drop the scrolls. See, we'll drop one of each of these, so we know we always have one. Drop the sigil stone. We'll drop all soul gems. Void Pearl, Inkwell, Eon. Okay. I think we're suitably decluttered. Let's try and... Okay. So there's still no quest marker, so I guess we'll go back here. And talk to our friends, because we did it.
How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with us?
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack.
Yeah, boy.
I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
For Kvatch!
Alright, so I guess now we're gonna take back the city. Alright, in we go. I have entered the ruined city of Kvatch with Savli and Mattis and his men. We must clear the southern plaza before the survivors in the chapel can be rescued.
Come on! For Kvatch! Die!
What's the matter?
Oh, nice. Got a scamp at 12 o'clock. Alright, that's all of them. Cool, let's get to looting. Steel arrow, nice. 9 here. Steel arrow. Can I take this one? Yep. Can I loot these barrels? No. We don't have nothing. Oh, there's more. Oh, okay.
Will you fall down and bleed to death?
Cool. And this guy's a lockpick. Lovely. Okay. Not sure if I checked you out. Probably did. Gamora Char. Ooh, this guy has a poison mace. That drains speed. Gonna take that. Steel arrow. Daedra heart. A couple of new scrolls. Starlight, which is another light enchantment, which isn't really helpful, but it's part of a collection. And water breathing, which lets you breathe underwater. If you hadn't figured that out. Water. Don't know why this Dremora found those particularly helpful, but whatever, man. Okay. So I guess now we chat to our boy Savli. Let's heal up a bit first. We don't know what's going to be inside the chapel.
We wiped the bastards out!
That we did.
It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Sure. Okay. Door to Chapel of Akatosh.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it? There's no one else?
Yep.
There
Damn.
were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Oh.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But, sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade, and there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir.
Alright.
Civilians, it's time to move out. Let's go.
Alright, let me try and talk to as many people as I can.
Excuse me. I need to take these people to the
Okay, so
encampment.
Tiara won't talk to me. Let's
I
talk to this
didn't
guy.
expect any of us to live this long.
Beric Indian.
Maybe we're not doomed after all.
Tell me about Kvatch.
Kvatch. You've seen it. Kvatch doesn't exist anymore.
Alright, dude. What about Martin?
Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there.
Yep,
He led a
he
group of us
is
here
indeed.
during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives.
Alright.
Certainly.
Oh, wow, he likes me as much as he can, pretty much.
Bye.
Greetings,
letter.
traveler. What do you seek? Certainly.
Well, okay, so everyone here likes me because I saved Kvatch, I think, so...
Be seeing you.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be much help.
Oh, come on. Give yourself some credit. Tell me about
Yes,
Kvatch.
I followed the priest here. I'll be safe here, won't I? They can't come on holy ground, can they?
I don't know.
Yes?
Oh, this one doesn't like me as much as everyone else. Okay, so I think you like admiring joke.
I doubt it.
Oh, that's it. Well, you're a tough nut to crack, Lenka.
You too.
Oh, don't run away.
It's the Chapel of Akatosh. 4 walls standing and no fire. Can you think of a safer place?
Literally anywhere that's not in Kvatch.
Maybe we can rebuild. But things will never be the same. We had everything here. Beautiful gardens, fresh mountain air. Did you know Kvatch had the only arena in Cyrodiil outside the Imperial City?
I mean, I wouldn't
All
have known
gone now,
that.
though. Just smoke and mud and rubble.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Why don't people like me? I saved your town. Or what's left of it.
Yeah,
You like coerce and boast.
You think? Not now, not later. No, I wish. Oh, that's. Don't waste your flattery on me. Let's just. What a great story. You think? Well done. Bye.
Alright.
We've done it.
Oh, I didn't want to
I
talk
can't
to you.
believe it. I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh, yes. We're not done. Not even
Okay.
close. This
Hold
was
your
only
horses,
the
Savlian.
first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us.
I will,
You
dude,
go
but
further.
not right now.
If we're truly going
Not
to
right now.
succeed, I'll need much more.
Alright,
from you.
alright. Not now, though.
I warn you, though. What we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely
Ooh.
awaits us.
Yeah, I'm not ready
Take
for
a
that.
few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Okay. Brother Martin.
About how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
Oh, man. What can I say? Come with me, Martin. You're in danger. You don't know me, but come with me.
Danger, you say? You came here to tell me this.
Yeah, I get the
Explain
sarcasm.
yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help.
Alright, dude. Relax. You're not acting like an emperor right now. You're Martin, right? The priest?
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help.
I don't need a priest. I need
I'm
the
having
priest.
trouble understanding the
You.
gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
Ooh. Easy there, Martin. There is a plan. We're part of it.
What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
Huh, funny you should say that, Martin. You are the son of Uriel Septim.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
Wrong. The Daedra came here for you.
An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why? Because I'm the Emperor's son?
That you catch on quick, buddy. Why would I lie to you? I mean, I could just be like a secret agent pretending to be Martin's friend and just to get him alone and kill him, but yeah, why would I lie to you?
Strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Your money or your life. Come with me to Waynon Priory.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes, I'll come with you to Waynon Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say.
I didn't say that.
Lead on.
Okay.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Waynon Priory.
In due time, my friend.
To Waynon Priory, then.
Okay, before we go, I just want to loot this chapel. Because there's a ton of like miscellaneous items here that I can pick up to help with my collectible items quest. Like this plate. And we also have some level ups to do. But then once that's done, we'll call it a day, I think. Pickaxe. I don't think we have shears. We don't have shears. We'll take the shears. Bob. Paintbrush we have. We don't have tan bowl. Okay. Quilted doublet. Nope. We'll pick that up. Clay tankard is something we don't have. And a singular piece of gold.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Damn right. Hourglass. I mean, I understand this is taking a lot of time now, but eventually, when I come across these items again, we'll save time then. Got pewter bowl. I got pigskin shoes. It'd be funny if they actually looked like pigs. Thick cowhide shoes. So we've got pigs and cows. Light brown linens. Some more. We'll take it just because it's worth a little bit of money. I'll level up after we've collected everything. Braided leather sandals. And we've got yarn already. We've already got pigskin shoes. We're gonna take it anyway because worth money. Coarse linens. Yoink. Burgundy linens. Can have a whole wardrobe at this rate. And an individual fork, which we take as well. Some things here. Tan cup. Have one of those. Do we have a covered pot? Yes. What was it? Ooh. What else have we got here? Can we pray to these altars? No. Stone picture. Nope. Don't have that. And cover pot. There's some books here that I want to read. Okay. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but I want to read every book I come across. So, we're going to read Guide to Shadenhall, which will be useful because we haven't been to Shadenhall yet. Don't know what it's doing in Kavach, but Alessia Otis's Guide to Shadenhall. Sorry, my throat is really struggling. Okay, bless my body and soul. My name is Alicia Otis, and I'd like to tell you all about Shadenhall. The first impression of a visitor to Shadenhall is of broad green parklands, graceful willows along the banks of the Corbelow, neatly groomed gardens, and flowering shrubs. Shadenhall looks prosperous, with clean, well-trimmed houses and neat stonework, ornamented with striking designs in glass, metal, and wood. But what lurks beneath this pleasing appearance? Crime, scandal, corruption. Ooh, it's a bit controversial. Shadenhall is divided into 3 districts. To the north on a hill is the courtyard and inner keep of Castle Shadenhall. A road runs east to west below the castle from East Gate to West Gate. Genius. The Corbelow River runs roughly north to south from this road, dividing southern Shadenhall into 2 districts, Chapel in the east and Market in the west. In Market District lie all the shops, inns and guild halls. In Chapel District are the chapel itself and Shadenhall's residences. Bridges span the Corbelow in the north and south, with the south bridges connecting upon a pretty little island park in the middle of a river. Though Shadenhall lies in the Nibbenien east, its culture is shaped by the dark elf immigrants who emigrated here in the past half-century from Morrowind. Many of these immigrants were fleeing Morrowind's rigid society and heathen temple theocracy. Ooh. In Cyrodiil, they hoped to find the stimulating commercial atmosphere inspired by Zenithar's patronage. One of these immigrants is now Count Shadenhall. Andel Indris was of House Hlalu in Morrowind. I think that's a house with a lot of history. When he came to Shadenhall searching for greater opportunity, his sudden rise into the highest ranks of Cyrodiilic nobility is hard to explain, and most old families of Cyrodiil rightly regard him as a presumptuous upstart. Oof. However, the discovery of the Count's wife, Lady Lafasa Indaris, badly battered and dead at the foot of the county hall stairs, immediately attracted scandal, and rumours of the Count's dissipation, rages, and infidelities suggest a darker mystery behind her death. Ooh. Now that is controversial. The Chapel of Arkay in Shadenhall is poorly attended. The Count sets a poor example. He never sets foot inside the chapel, but perhaps it is from fear of divine judgment that he avoids placing himself under the eyes of the Nine. Shadenhall's primate, priest, and healer are goodly people, and staunch professors of the faith, but the most honoured and respected of the chapel's clerics is Erendil, the living saint of Arkay, a tireless crusader against the wicked practice of necromantic sorcery in the Mages Guild and the Imperial Battle College. Both of Shadenhall's inns appear respectable from the outside, but the Newlands Inn is owned by a wicked, profane dark elf ruffian, and the Shadenhall Bridge Inn is owned by a dignified, devout imperial matron. I mean, that's interesting, the way you portray the dark elf and the imperial. So I'm sure you know which place will serve you good, reasonable food, and which will provide you with a safe, clean bed where you are unlikely to be murdered for your purse. The owner-proprietor of Shadenall's bookstore is Machnar, an Argonian, and a ruder, more disagreeable creature I have never met. Nonetheless, his selection of books is excellent and his price is reasonable. I mean, wow. This author is certainly showing a little bit of bias. The poorest of Shadenall's residences are bright and clean with well-groomed grounds, and the citizens think it no inconvenience when you step in to admire their furniture and appointments, provided you do this at a decent hour. However, be warned, many of these residents seem respectable to all appearances, but no sooner do they open their mouths than they reveal themselves to be evil brutes, shocking and rude, and more likely to murder you and bury you in their basements as to speak a civil word to you. That many of these rough, unpleasant people are orcs should be no surprise to you. Ouch. The racism. However, you will not wish to miss the house of Shadenall's most notable citizen, the celebrated painter Raif Lafandas. He is often hard at work in his studio and not to be disturbed, but his wife is gracious and hospitable, and may be persuaded to show you those of his paintings which hang on his own walls. Follow the 9 to glory. That is Guide to Shadenall. Damn, that is so that is Alessia Otters, who I'm going to tell you now has written a guide to every city in Tamriel, and they are, let's say, written in similar style. There's another book though called Beggar Prince. We look down upon the beggars of the empire. These lost souls are the poor and wretched of the land. Every city has its beggars. Most are so poor they have only the clothes on their backs. They eat the scraps the rest of us throw out. We toss them a coin so we don't have to think too long about their plight. Imagine my surprise when I heard the tale of a beggar prince. I could not imagine what a prince of beggars would be. Here is the tale I heard. It takes place in the First Age, when gods walked like men and Daedra stalking the wilderness with impunity. It is a time before they were all confined to Oblivion. There once was a man named Weedle. Or maybe it was a woman. Ooh. That's interesting. From my other knowledge of the game, I know that Daedra princes are genderless. So it's interesting to... there's a man or a woman named Weedle. Like, Daedra princes can take the form of whatever they want, so they can appear as men or women, but they're actually genderless. So that's interesting. The story goes to great lengths to avoid declaring Weedle's gender. Oh, that backs up my point. Weedle was the 13th child of a king in Valenwood. As such, Weedle was in no position to take the throne, or even inherit much property or wealth. I don't know, man, if you kill the other 12 children, you've got a chance. Weedle had left the palace to find independent fortune and glory. After many days of endless forest roads and tiny villages, Weedle came upon a free man surrounding a beggar. I think that's a typo. The beggar was swaddled in rags from head to toe. No portion of the vagabond's body was visible. The men were intent on slaying the beggar. With a cry of rage and indignation, Weedle charged the men with sword drawn. Being simple townsfolk armed only with pitchforks and scythes, they immediately fled from the armored figure with a shining sword. Am I going to do voices here? I'll try. Many thanks for saving me, wheezed the beggar from beneath the heap of foul rags. Weedle could barely stand the stench. What is your name, wretch? Weedle asked. I am Namira. Boom. Theory proven. Namira, as we'll find out, is a Daedric prince. Unlike the townsfolk, Weedle was well learned. That name meant nothing to them, but to Weedle it was an opportunity. You are the Daedric Lord, Weedle exclaimed. Why did you allow those men to harass you? You could have slain them all with a whisper. I am pleased you recognized me, Namira rasped. I am frequently reviled by townsfolk. It pleases me to be recognized for my attribute, if not for my name. Weedle knew that Namira was the Daedric Lord of all things gross and repulsive. Diseases such as leprosy and gangrene were her domain. Sounds like a nice prince. Where others might have seen danger, Weedle saw opportunity. "O great Namira, let me apprentice myself to you. I ask only that you grant me powers to make my fortune and forge a name for myself that will live through the ages. Nay, I make my way alone in the world. I have no need for an apprentice." Namira shambled off down the road. Weedle would not be put off. With a bound, Weedle was at Namira's heel, pressing the case for an apprenticeship. For 33 days and nights, Weedle kept up the debate. Namira said nothing, but Weedle's voice was ceaseless. Finally, on the 33rd day, Weedle was too hoarse to talk. And that must have triggered her. Triggered it. Namira looked back on the suddenly silent figure. Weedle knelt in the mud at her feet, open hands raised in supplication. "It would seem you have completed your apprenticeship to me after all," Namira declared. "I shall grant your request." Weedle was overjoyed. "I grant you the power of disease. You may choose to be afflicted with any disease you choose, changing them at will, so long as it has visible symptoms. However, you must always bear at least one. I grant you the power of pity. You may evoke pity in anyone that sees you." Is that a power? I mean, you can feel pity for someone without having powers. Actually, I don't know. Maybe pity is a power and I just don't know about it. "Finally, I grant you the power of disregard. You may cause others to disregard your presence." Oh, that's sick. That would be sick for a thief. Weedle was aghast. These were not boons from which a fortune could be made. Well, I literally just explained how you could. They were curses, each awful in its own right, but together they were unthinkable. How am I to make my fortune and forge a name for myself with these terrible gifts? As you begged at my feet for 33 days and 33 nights, so shall you now beg for your fortune in the cities of men. Your name will become legendary among the beggars of Tamriel. The story of Weedle, the Prince of Beggars, shall be handed down throughout the generations. Well, you got that one right. It was as Namira predicted. Weedle was an irresistible beggar. None could see the wretch without desperately wanting to toss a coin at the huddled form. However, Weedle also discovered that the power of disregard gave great access to the secrets of the realms. People unknowingly said important things where Weedle could hear them. Weedle grew to know the comings and goings of every citizen in the city. To this day it is said that if you really want to know something, go ask for beggars. They have eyes and ears throughout the cities. They know all the little secrets of the daily lives of the citizens. Now that is an interesting story. So, yeah, apparently all beggars are apprentices of Namira, maybe? And they all have these powers of pity and disregard. They get people to give them money and get people to spill secrets around them. We'll might come on to something like that later. But yeah, Beggar Prince. Interesting read. Alright, let's continue searching. Can we not take these? No? Okay. Got some sacks. Can't take anything from this one, but we can from this one. We've got blacksmith's pants. I mean, I'm surprised. I assume these items of clothing belong to the people that stayed here. We have sackcloth pants and colours. We'll take the pants anyway. A couple of chests. Pewter mug. Don't think we have that. Pewter mug. And this one, we have clogs. I think we had clogs, didn't we? Nope. Tan jug, I think we have. Yep. And I got a barrel. Ooh, some food. Our first ever bread loaf. In fact, we get 2 of them. And some rice. Well, food items are basically the same as ingredients in this game. There's rice. First one of those. Yeah. Right, let's... Okay. Cool. We can pray at the altar of the 9. Oh wait, there's one thing I need to check. Yeah, okay. So I was gonna say, we read the guide to Shadinal of Altar of Arche, and Shadinal actually has a Chapel of Arche. So that was clever. That was clever. Go around here. There's a little sack over here, which somehow can fit breeches, which are also something we don't have. Oh wait, we didn't have a quill, did we? I almost missed that. Let's take a quill. I think I saw one before and assumed I already had one. Fair enough. Let's go round because I'm gonna miss these. Tan linens. And we've got these other two, I'm sure of that. Tan picture we've got. Tongs we've got. Can't get anything from here. Okay, there is a couple of sacks here. Cloth. Don't have cloth. It's quite heavy. And pewter fork. That's another no. Okay, that's it from us going round. So now we check this little picnic here. There's some more bread. Pewter plate. Need that. Pewter picture. Need that. Can make ourselves a pewter picnic set at this rate. Cheese wedge. I think we've had cheese wedge before. Yes, we have, but it's an alchemical ingredient, so I ain't giving that up. Got clay plate as well. And we don't need to take 2. We can't pick up this candle. Barrel, hand scythe. Should be a weapon. Alas, no. Inkwell, we've got silver urn, which is actually worth a little bit of change. This one here. Oh, some more alchemy stuff. We've got some corn. We have some mutton, which is another it's another increased health sort of ingredient, which is a good one to find. And we have a pear. Cool. And there's some more here. Green felt linens. And stone mug. I mean, a whole barrel with just a mug in it seems a bit wasteful to me. Do we have these? Coarse linens, I think we have. I mean, we're taking it anyway. Stitched leather shoes. No, I did not have one of those. So when we get back to Wayne on Priory, we're going to have a lot more stuff to dump. Okay, and we've seen these sacks. Did we see these barrels? I think we did. Alright, let's head down here. There's a couple more barrels, I think. Empty. Huntsman moccasin. Broom. Right, we don't have a broom. We do now. And that's it. And we've got some spare bread loaves. Let's do some alchemy. Just with the cheese. Because we don't have corn, pear and rice to spare. Yeah, so we can make our first restore fatigue potion, I believe. Well, we've already made one before. Yeah, those are very useful. And now one more thing left to do, which is to level up. So I'm going to sleep for an hour. Okay, you realise that you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly facing the trials of the last few days, you've come alive. So with all these attribute boosts here, you're allowed to pick 3. So my personality is going to be buffed by 4. I'll pick that one because that's the highest increase. That's because I've been talking to people non-stop. Everything else pretty much is +2. So I'm going to take speed. Because that's gonna go up to 50. Well, I feel like increasing by 2 at a higher level is going to be more beneficial to me than increasing by 2 at a lower level. So I'm going to take speed, which is going to improve my athletics, light armor, and acrobatics. And I'm going to take 2 strength, and strength is a big attribute in this game because it affects how much you can carry, which for a hoarder like me is going to be very helpful. And it also buffs up my blade skill. Oh, and it turns out I have more than one level up. So I can level up to 3 now. You realise that you are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration. So again, the maximum I can get here is +2. So we're going to do speed again. I'm going to do strength again, and I'm also going to do agility, which is going to buff my security, my lockpicking, my sneak, and my marksman. Not that I use marksman much, but the other 2 are useful. And that's it. Okay, let's save the game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been 2.5 hours long. Probably closer to 3, but yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.